it's Beth. In this week's video I wanted to give you 5 tips to help with your spiritual and mental well-being during this time of isolation. Point number 1 is disconnect to reconnect. So I want to challenge you guys for 1 hour every day between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. You turn off all devices that have got Wi-Fi or screens that are going to be distracting, and we're going to be looking at a scripture. This week the scripture is Psalm 46. So in that 1 hour, if you're not sure what to do with it, I want you to try and see if you can write a piece of poetry around it, write a song maybe, draw a picture, and see if you can memorize that. So Psalm 46 is what we're looking at this week. Duncan preached about it on Sunday. It may be that you want to listen back to that preach in that hour. Point number 2 is to get active. So we know that being active really helps with our mental health. It releases those endorphins and helps us to feel good. So there's a guy called Joe Wicks, you may or may not have heard of him, but he's going to be live streaming PE lessons Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. I think. So check that out if you want to do a little bit of exercise, get your brothers and sisters or your parents involved if they fancy it. You can also still go out for walks, maybe going around the block, or you can do an indoor workout. There's plenty of stuff on YouTube for anything that you fancy. You could learn a dance or something. Point number 3 is try and do something nice, an act of kindness every single day for somebody. So it could be that whilst you're in isolation, your parents haven't got time to do the dishes, or they're stressed because they need to do some work. So maybe lend a helping hand with that. Might be they need you to babysit for your younger sibling. Give a hand with that. It may be that you could cook your family a meal. It might be that that your sibling needs help with homework. Sit down and offer that, and just think about what somebody else needs once a day, and go ahead and do that. Buy your neighbour a loaf of bread if you can find any. Just think about what people might need in this time. Point number 4, it's really easy in this time of isolation to let the days slip by. Let's not do that. Keep yourself in a routine. It might be helpful for you to write out what routine you want to do. So we know that at 9 o'clock in the morning you're going to be doing your PE lesson with Joe Wicks, and at 5 till 6 you're going to be having that time with God. And obviously we've got those days that you can come and hang out with us on Limitless with the Zoom pages, which we'll be in touch with you about, but it's usually Wednesdays 7 till 8. But write yourself a routine. Get up, get out of bed, get dressed, do your teeth, have a wash, mate, and get on with some work if you need to. Do something creative if that's going to help you learn a new skill, for example. But set yourself a routine and stick to it, because it'll help you so much more rather than just letting the days slide by and lose count of what's happening. And point number 5 is find your 5. So what I want you to do is think about 5 things that you are thankful of every single day. But also another thing that you could do is I challenge you to look out of your window and find 5 things that you think are beautiful. It might take a little while because you might live on a road that's really busy or got rubbish outside or something, but if you look really hard, I guarantee that you'll find it. Talk to God about it. Same with your 5 things that you're thankful of. It'll help you to reframe how your mind is feeling, and living from a spirit of gratitude is really healthy for you, and you'll find that it sets you up really well for the day. So I recommend doing that first thing in the morning before your Joe Wicks PE lesson. Guys, we love you so much. We're sending virtual hugs, and if you need anything from us, please don't hesitate to send us your creative works on Instagram, pictures of things like that. Any questions you have, or support or prayer requests, don't be afraid to reach out to us, because we're here for you. We love you. You are not alone. Stay with us, guys, and follow us on Limitless.